All right, hello and good morning, Wani. Hello, it's another day, work day. Headed to work. Whoop, whoop. I-Seeks, what's up, howdy? Many people are headed on there. I think had a long weekend, but we have to work today. But tomorrow we don't work for the Saudi National Day. The Bulls had a heck of a game, did they? Sharon, hello. I am slowly getting out of my 400 speed bumps. Michael, hello. Okay. I sure could use a cup of coffee. I can't wait. Woohoo! Still on carnivore, not really. Not as much as I should be. I need to get back on it heavy. I should be hardcore at it, but I'm more keto now. So now I'm Miss Yossi. I fell into more of a keto pattern than a carnivore. You know, I should be back on carnivore. And it was easy to be on carnivore when I had a proper meat that I liked available. All right, here we go. Yeah, we need to get back into carnivore. That's a good idea today. Oh, I didn't think it's wiggling so much. I need to think about getting quality lamb and beef ground and just cook patties every day. It makes it easiest. In the Philippines, I was eating like 3 big old patties every meal. It was easy. Big fluffy hamburger, you know. We have beef patties where I live, but they say commercialized stamped beef patties, and they're terrible. They're really bad tasting. What do we got here? Somebody that broke down? Well, small accident this morning. Looks like a fender bender. Why is an ambulance there? Doesn't even look like a major deal. Yeah, it's nothing. Whoa, what are they doing here? Weirdos. Fender bender. They got all crazy. Back to work. Yeah, I have to work just one day, and then we're off tomorrow. It wasn't necessary to work today. There's really nothing going on. I don't know who. Anyway. Yeah, they have us going to work for absolutely zero reason today. There's nothing going on. It's really absurd. There's absolutely nothing going on. ain't doing anything, so it doesn't hurt, but still silly. Bunch of nonsense is what it is. I can guess it won't be a full day, maybe. I guess everybody run away at lunch, probably. Maybe, I don't know. We have a lot of bookend slaves that just come in and sit down and look at one computer screen all day. And I'm sure those will still sit there and look at their screen all day. About 30% of the people that we have just sit there and look at the screen, not really necessary. This dude put a spare tire. Look, his tire's about to fall off. Can you see that Hyundai, the gray car? Can you see he didn't tighten the lug nuts properly on the spare? It's about to fall off. Can you see it? Oh my God. That dude's tire gonna fall off. I could need to get around him or just stop. Oh, he gonna lose his tire in a little bit. Oh shit. Look at that. Oh, he's about to lose his tire. Hello! Whoa, hello! Hey, your tire's gonna fall off. It's not tight. The lug nuts are loose. The tire's gonna fall off. Yeah, it's like this. Yeah.
Is it like this or just small?
No, it's big. Yeah. Be careful. The wheel's not tight.
I did myself. What I did to this machine, I did by myself.
Maybe stop at one of them small guys. It's very loose. Good luck. Very. It's not little. It's very loose.
I barely feel it inside. I don't feel it.
Behind you, I thought it was going to fall off. All right, good luck. I don't argue. I'm telling you, tires loose, about to fall off. Pull over somewhere. No, I think it's a Saudi guy, young guy. Look. Oh, Lord, it's going to fall off any minute. He said he changed the flat. He didn't tighten the tire. The problem is that'll fall off, hit somebody's car, and cause another accident. Anyway, it's very loose. I wonder where he drove from. He must not have been driving much, because that won't go. That won't go 2 or 3 miles. Zach, what's up? That car can't go 2 or 3 more miles. It's definitely gonna fall off. Yeah, he just put the tire on, didn't torque it down. He does a hard left turn, it'll put a pressure on those loose nut lugs, and that thing will twist and turn. That's going to cost him a lot. Yeah, he should have stopped immediately. Now he's going to have to replace a lot of stuff. It'll strip all the lugs. Yeah, I'm sure he's damaged all of them. Anyway. He wanted to discuss it like, well, I thought I just changed the tire and I did it enough. And dude, it's going to fall off. I'm not here to debate. I'm just telling you what's going on. He wanted to debate his loose wheel. Really? Just pull over and check it yourself. Your car's falling apart and you want to debate it. What do we debate? Your car's falling apart. We don't need to debate it. I don't get it. I just told you how to be friendly. I could just shut up and leave you alone. I'm not to lecturing you. I'm just telling you, hey, man, you're in a bad situation. Let's debate this. People are funny creatures, you know. People's quite funny. We're going to debate your wheel flying out. I'm not the police. But that does remind me of something. Have you noticed a lot of people in this current generation who are in their 20s have no mechanical abilities and can't recognize things? They really don't have any mechanical knowledge. Yeah, he's never done it. Yeah, generally no practical knowledge. This whole generation got no knowledge, practical knowledge. They don't understand things. Just the common knowledge of your oil changes and the things you need to take care of. Change their tire while driving on two wheels. Yeah, that's the daredevils doing stunts. I think youngins have no common sense. It's weird how they don't know these things. I grew up very hands-on. Hell, we build our own engines, take off the heads, tear a car apart, put it back together. And my wife always makes sure oil's changed on time, tires are good. She knows basic mechanics of how to keep the car good. Your basic mechanics that keeps your car running, your fluids. All right, let's see if there's any day laborers on the holiday. There shouldn't be anybody out here. It's holiday. And they're here. These labor dudes is relentless. Oh, and they're here in full force. Dude, ain't nobody working today. Y'all go on home. Yeah, they're everywhere. Hey, nobody's working today or tomorrow. Y'all just go on home. I guess they can't comprehend it's a holiday. Mel, what's up, Mellow Neat? We ain't seen you in a few days. Hope you're doing okay. Melly been absent. Let's turn this around. What's up, Mel? You've been absent. You've been not feeling well or just busy? Labor report just happened. They don't have the sense of God gave a billy goat. I don't know why they standing out there. They standing out in this hot sun for no reason today. Well, another day in paradise. It is another day. Just another day in paradise. I'm running about 10, 15 minutes late. I wasn't in the mood to run out the door. I knew it was going to be nothing happening. I tell you what, though, all of the comms people in the business I'm in, people's all worried about their devices now. All security, oil and gas. Since Israel blew up all their people's pagers and radios, everybody's thinking hard. There's heavy thoughts now into, will your pager, your radio, or your phone blow up? They really crossed the line on that one. That's actually some dirty old terrorism, what they did with their pagers. It's real rough. That was a long terror thing planned out. Des, hello and good morning. Yeah, I don't think that benefited them in any way. It lets you know who runs the world, though. They can sabotage consumer products and kill people, and you don't hear the media really talking about it much at all. If another country would have done that, it'd be all over the news of people freaking out. It's crazy. It's really wild, man. How did they manage to pull it off? Man, it was such a long-term plan how they pulled it off. It's crazy. They actually created a company to make batteries that were injected with explosives, and a marketing company, and ordered them and then shipped them to people. They didn't intercept it. They actually created the company. It was like a long term. They probably worked on that 2 or 3 years. It was crazy. It was an intense plan. It took years to get done. It's kind of shocking how they did it. They created they just created a part of the factory, a part of the marketing company. They just went in and created. There was a rumor that they intercepted and changed parts. They didn't do that. They were part of the whole deal. Anyway, people will be looking how to fix and how to counter this now. It's major. It's actually a genius plan. Yeah, it's a new kind of warfare. It's really ingenious how they did it all and how they did the market, and the whole scenario was just like a well thought out sabotage type. Just unbelievable. They really created. Who would have thought of such a thing? That's some really deep state stuff right there. I don't know if I like it or not. I mean, it's really kind of scary when you think about it. how long were they cooking this plan? It had to be 2 to 3 years minimum. They created a need for the market. They created a market need. They created a solution. And then they had to market it and target the customer. First, they started rumors telling them that all your phones are tapped and everyone could listen to you. The only safe thing to do is to use the pager. So first, they changed the mind of the people what to use. It was a long-term manipulation. It's really amazing it all came together. That took 2 years of manipulation. What's up, Hazel? Crazy stuff. They messed with consumer electronics. That's crazy. Cyber warfare? I don't know if it's cyber warfare. It's pretty much just basic terrorism. Call it what you want. It's pretty much terrorism. When you booby trap consumer products, that's terrorism. Call it what you want. It is terrorism. Good morning, Mr. Mobee.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today, sir?
Good, sir.
Alhamdulillah. Basically what they did in those pagers is they turned a AAA battery, a portion in it, into an explosive that can be activated at any time. That's something about this big, maybe if that big. Something that small could be in any electrical device and hidden as another part. Really wild. Terrorism has fought. It is. Hezbollah. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It has no bearing on the person who did the crimes and who the target was. That's not. It has nothing to do with what was been done. Even though they have a good excuse, Well, it's like you saying, well, my neighbor did kill my dog, so I blew him up. He killed many dogs in the neighborhood, so I just blew him up. It don't sound very good when it's in your neighborhood. No matter how you look at it, it's it's a whole new level. You have to look at what was done. I understand the whole problem there and the hate and the terror, but I don't know. Basically, you're fighting terrorism with terrorism. It's kind of strange. Yeah, nobody has any sympathy, nobody cares, but that's not my concern. My concern is the device and the action. That's scary. Hell, just the power cord on your laptop, the power brick could contain enough probably to blow up your house. A little scary. I don't want TwitchCon. I don't fit in. Muslims have nothing against Jews. No, none at all. That's all false. It's that false narrative people, morons push. And Jews, all Abrahamic faiths are fine together. But you know, the media likes to push it where somebody does. This cam's mic sucks. No, the problem is there's an air conditioner roaring in the back. It's a unit that they just turned on because it's morning, and they got it on high. All the hostages attacked by Hamas set Israel off. Sounds like. Well, I whatever they did, whoever's angry, that's not my concern. My biggest thought is they actually booby trap consumer devices over a long-term period plan. That's crazy. Just a booby trap. Whoever the intended target was, what have you, that's something different. To booby trap consumer items is crazy. Yeah, that's just wild. Never heard that before.
Morning, sir.
Good morning. So now you're not sick? Say hello, good morning. Shamsuddin seems to have recovered, but to me, he still looks sick.
Good morning.
You're still tired, huh?
Tired. Inshallah, tomorrow, after tomorrow.
Maybe you have AIDS?
Yes.
You have AIDS?
Alhamdulillah, yes, ma'am.
No? Sorry. Let's hope you get better. Shams, you can see he don't feel better, but he's here. He got high blood pressure and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, it's just crazy stuff. Yeah, I touch his hand. I don't care. What am I my hand up? I don't want to get his sickness. All right, I sprayed my hand with ammonia windows. That's my new sanitizer. Anyway, I don't know whether to be surprised, shocked, or just confused. I need my first cup of coffee. Hold on, let me fix something here. Glad to see Mr. Sham. Yeah, he's a good person. He's not doing too well. Sorry about that. Trump 2024, inshallah. Sorry, somebody, I unbanned you. Somebody banned you. Trump 2024, inshallah, means Trump will be elected, God willing, in 2024. So I unbanned that. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. I think somebody didn't understand. Well, your name's a good name, actually. Yeah, it's a good name. It's not a bad name. There you go. Sorry about that, dude. Somebody misread your name. They didn't understand. Yeah, it's a pro-Trump meeting. Hmm. Anyway, I fixed it. That's actually kind of unique. Tamara, good morning. Coffee sure is hot. Well, we're at work today. I don't really know why. There's nothing going on. I wonder if I used my headsets, it would isolate the noise here. Let me try that. Is it noisy that much? Oh, there it is. Meat spot open? I don't know. Oh hell, I thought it was a holiday. Tomorrow's a holiday. It's not that bad. I would try out my. I don't ever use these. I don't know why I don't use. Let's see if this makes a difference. Did that make any difference? Maybe the mic doesn't change when you're live. I don't know how to use these headsets. There's still a sticker in here I've never taken out. There's a sticker in there. Huh. Good morning. Okay. I don't know if those are working. I have to try to start a broadcast with them. They connected, but I don't know if they worked. Oh, I have not ate breakfast yet. I need to send Chan for some eggs. I'll do that in a second. He don't look good. He still looks sick. But he's here. But he don't look good. Let's get Champs to give me that. I need some eggs. We got a lot of people who made it to work. Colin made it to work.
Yes, good for me.
Colin's here. Life is a high. Good morning, Sudan. Hello. About half the people showed up. The other half the people They'll end up using a vacation day, I guess. I don't know. Two. Hey, yeah. He'd been to the hospital 2, 3 times. Remember, his first problem was high blood pressure, and they gave him a bunch of meds for that. But you know, blood pressure problem doesn't solve in one visit. They give you some type of medication to see if it improves it. It takes months to get blood pressure figured out. It's not a quick process. They may change your med 3 or 4 times. They don't know how your body will react to the different meds. And the problem is you also should change your diet immediately. So there's a couple of things you have to think about. It's not an easy fix. It's very fixable, but it's time consuming. I went through 5, 10 medicines before they found one that was stable and weak. One that was barely needed. Sometimes they give you one too strong or not strong enough. It's a process. And then as you change your diet and lose weight, you don't require the same meds either. So it's a complex thing. I have no work this morning. How healthcare in Saudi? It's just almost free. It's free for citizens, and everybody has healthcare through their employer. And even if you work at Aramco, they give healthcare to you, your family, your mother. The whole family has the same good healthcare. Healthcare here is not a heartache at all. And even the company healthcare, your deductible or your copay is like zero. It's like $1. It's nothing. They got healthcare pretty good here. The only thing I don't see here, and you don't see anywhere in the world, is emergency services. Ain't nobody gonna you better take a taxi, get your ass to the hospital. They show up, they have ambulances, but they don't drop no helicopter on the highway and come and get you. Only America has that unbelievable emergency service anywhere in the country. Nobody else has it. Yeah, no other country has it. I don't care what they say, they don't have it. In the Philippines, they do, but it's not the same. It's not near the same deal. They have a helicopter ambulance in Riyadh, do they? Cool. I've never seen one land. I would think the worst place on the planet to get to the hospitals in the Philippines. You've seen that ambulance. I don't even know how they get people to the hospital. Medical helicopter saved my nephew's life when he had a head-on collision. Yeah, then I've been life flighted out of an accident. Yeah, traffic is a major issue. How you going to get to people? Even in America, if you're in a major traffic area, how are they going to get you? JFL has no traffic, no need for helicopter. Maybe that's why I don't see any here. I've never seen one. I don't know how it is today, but I know years ago, the only hospital that had the anti-venom for that sand viper was National Guard Hospital in Riyadh. I don't know if they have anti-venom here or in other places. You don't hear about people being bit, but damn, them sand vipers is bad. Demon-looking snakes in the desert. You never hear about people being bit, but I'm sure they do. Philippines has cobras, but I've never seen one. Every country has some nasty snakes. Grandfather got blind for months because of a viper. Yeah, it happens. Terrified of every snake. Well, snakes and mushrooms are best to be left alone. If you need a magazine or a book to identify if it's safe or not, just leave it alone. Always treat all snakes as poisonous, and the same with mushrooms. What was it, just a month ago, that lady served poisonous mushroom killed the whole family? That was maybe 2 months ago. Then lady picked her own mushrooms, cooked up a big meal, and everybody in the family died. Lady served poisoned mushrooms to the whole family. Didn't know it. And church folks are afraid of snakes. Well, remember, the leader of that group died. And his son died too. So, those snake handling church, the leader, the founder died because he got bit in the face by a rattlesnake. Trailer trash tornado, what's happening? Good morning. Many people died. I wonder if they're still open. Do they still have them snake churches? I would think that would be like against the law. If you take your kids to a place every week and they got snakes in there that could kill them, wouldn't that be like not good? It was in Australia. Which one? The mushroom lady? I had some great times on those magical mushrooms. I thought they sold them magical mushrooms. People could buy them before. So that was Australia where the whole family died because of, I don't think any church does that now. You can buy them online. I would think that after the leader and his son both died, that there's no churches that are doing that. The mushroom lady was in Australia. Yesterday, a Chinese lady knocked at my door, wanted to get my honey mushrooms from the yard. I told her, help yourself. Yeah. USA government is separate from the church, so they can't, but yeah, they really can't do anything. But if you're taking your children to a room that's full of vipers and venomous snakes, that don't seem righteous. I don't know. When I was in Kentucky, there was a Pentecostal church that handled snakes, really. I walk in your church and I see one snake, I'm gone. Yeah, I've been to a church that's done that, really. I ain't never. If I seen that, I'd start shooting snakes. Ain't no way in hell I'd go. You got one snake in your church and you're touching it, I'm out of there. I don't want no part of it. Oh, you said never. Okay. I ain't never seen it. Everyone else is talking about church. I'm talking about tripping on the mushrooms. Now it's going back and forth. I'm keeping track of both conversations. Any religious group who touches snakes, has voodoo, And then magic dolls where they poke them and have chickens bleed on your hair and all. What is that? It's all voodoo stuff. Just weirdo stuff. Pleasant City Church has snakes. How can people be so dumb? Hell, I don't know. Dumber than hell. They got magic dolls. They dress people up in your clothes and start poking you with needles and pouring chicken blood on you and all sorts of bull BS. I went to a voodoo tour in New Orleans, had to leave halfway. Yeah, it's weirdo stuff. That's brought over from the Caribbean to Louisiana. Lady know that they were poisonous? No, it was an accident. She didn't kill the family on purpose. She didn't know. I think she ate it too. She didn't know. Yeah, she killed the whole family and her, I believe. Cooked a big meal and stew and pulling poisonous mushrooms. So make sure you don't go to dinner at a dumbass house. Woman in there serving everybody poisonous mushrooms. Is that where is that on the news? I wonder if I can find the article. Erin Patterson, an Australian woman who is accused of murdering her ex-husband's elderly parents and aunt last year, serving them all poisonous mushrooms at lunch, pleaded not guilty on Tuesday. 3 counts of murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. But I think it was an accident. I don't think she did it on purpose, but she still got accused of murder. Yeah, somebody's right. It was in Australia, but I thought it was an accident. Killed the family and the parents, the grandparents. Had everybody over for a poisonous mushroom lunch. Pretty damn bad. I wonder why they gave her murder charges. You think she really knew? I don't know what happened. But I don't think anybody do that on purpose. I don't know if she did it on purpose or not. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it don't say. Good morning, Carl. It just the story headline is everywhere that she did it and got charged with murder, but it doesn't say what they did. Seems like I don't know. Be careful when you go to somebody's house for dinner. She did it on purpose, did she? I don't know. The article doesn't say it. Don't radiate your brain. I think someone could kill someone that way, hide their capability, just say they didn't know. They could. Would you rather go to the redneck neighbor house or the other bucket of chicken and watch hee-haw? I don't know. Anyway, be careful. I've been deathly sick 6 times. Hey, now you liked Hee Haw? It's gone. I didn't even know if it was still around or gone. It was silly. This Mini Pro. Yeah, I remember old Hee Haw was crazy. Silly nonsense. I don't see any great. What's wrong with Shams? He got high blood sugar and then he got sick. Now, Voodoo Morgan, he got all sorts of problems. He's needs to fix 3 or 4 problems. So they're trying to get him situated. I like Hee Haw, but then I like the Monsters. I thought the Monsters was hilarious. Shamsuddin is sick. Oh, I really thought they would have had some great offers for the National Day. I think these retail companies don't appreciate it. He'll get better. Yeah, he will. Shams can't get a good man. Yeah, he'll be better. I think he had his blood sugar problem for a long time and only noticed now. That's the problem. A lot of people don't figure out they got a problem until it's been a long time. Well, you watch Dark Shadow every afternoon, do you? My internet at home has been working for gaming during the day now. When the network's not overloaded, it works. I think our network problem is overloaded. People afraid of medical tests. They seem not to take care of. Damn, I agree. Matter of fact, next week, no, within 9 days, I will go and get all my blood work. It's time for me to get all the tests again. You should get your blood work checked about once every 6 months to make sure there's nothing weird going on. About 9 days, I'll go and get mine done again. Yeah, you need to. That way you don't get that surprise deal. And then once you catch it, it's too late. Oh, your thyroid thing. Yeah, you got to keep track of it. Well, I'm looking at the online deals supposedly for Ramadan, for Saudi National Day, and I'm not seeing any good old deals here. It's kind of weird. They're usually better about that. Damn, they do have a phone I wanted on special, but I ain't buying no phone. That Honor Magic V2 was a hell of a phone, but I don't want no folding phones. They've marked it down really good price now, but I don't want it. I'm over it. What else is on special? Scary No 911. Where? Damn, they do have that really good phone on sale. I don't want one. If anybody needs a phone, they got a good buy. if you break phones, let's see how much I made on Robinhood. Hold on, I didn't think about it yet. Let's see what happened. Damn, I'm doing really well. I'm up 12% on one on Robinhood. Let's see what my crypto is up. My crypto is up 8.5%. 12 and 8, 22%. I've made 22% in around 9 days. Depending on the size of if I had a giant investment, I would have done really well. I've only got $100 in each one. I ain't spending no big money. But I've made 22% in 9 days. Hell, I won't get addicted to it. I'm going to keep my little money and just watch it. Sell it? No, I'm just holding it. I bought it just to watch. I didn't buy it to make money. There's not enough money there. I'm not a day trader. I just bought it for long term. I'm even going to roll it all into an IRA if I put more money in there. I just don't understand the difference between, there's 2 different IRAs, a Roth and something else. Are you following Pelosi? Need to. My Tesla's going really well. It's a good performer. I think Pelosi's an alien. You know, I still don't understand that lady completely. She's an antique alcoholic, mega millionaire, but still wants a job. It's like she's addicted to some work or something. I mean, why don't you enjoy your last few days, you old cringy bitch? Power. That's just weird. Why do I need power? I don't want no damn power. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't want no damn power. Keep your damn power. I really don't get that crap. My great-grandma always picked fresh mushrooms. Really. Scary. Give me $2 million. I don't want no power. Keep your power. I don't need no power. I don't see how people freak on this old power thing. Her husband is gay, from what I understand. I hear that. Her and Joe Biden can have an ice cream on a luxurious freezer. I made a few thousand several years back on crypto. I have nothing invested now. I hear you. Notice women politicians always have a weak husband. Huh. Yeah, it's kind of a thing. It's like fat ladies always have a little skinny husband. Have you noticed that? Little skinny dudes always have a big fat wife. I don't know why it is. Well, I ain't buying nothing. I'm switching my whole focus. Any money I get extra, I'm going to buy stocks. That's it. I'll buy a little bit each month, let it build up, see what happens. I am not going to buy any more nonsense. Skinny men need fat girls for cold winters. Haters cheaper. long we're all going to stay here and look around at each other? There's nothing to do. Ryan, did you take possession of your boat? Is the boat at your dock? Is it yours yet? I don't know the process of where you're at, how long it takes. Negative. No possession yet. Damn. You gonna go, Cam? See you later, Cam. Thank you, sir. Can I have coffee and Moya? My paper thin eggs. Hopefully next week. Fingers crossed. I hear you. Thank you. It's still raining there, so you'll be good. Yeah, but your boat's enclosed. Well, at least now you got an apartment on the water. You're pumped? Yeah, it's cold. I need to buy that stuff for my boat. Anybody going from America to the Philippines? I need somebody to buy something for me. And take it to My sister-in-law is traveling next month to Cebu from California. Raven Brave Lord. He's a good old boy. I need to find my electronics and buy them. My sister-in-law can give them to my wife. I got to do this. What's up, Texas? Thank you. Let me see you. Sorry, I'm eating. I just found out what I needed now, finally. I gotta take a picture of this. I need the I-40 buy data through hole pack kit. Shams, he's here, but he don't look good. He looks sickly. You can tell he's down. He looks like you got COVID to me. You're working out? Whoop, whoop, good day. What's happening? I need this right here, Ryan. I need this kit, the I-40 buy data through hole kit. I already have this instrument, but it's very old, and I want to replace it so I don't have to cut any new holes. And then I need 2 through holes for the transducer and information. I need that. I gotta find it. I need E70145. I wonder how much it is. I wonder if I can find that. Damn, right there it is, near the house. Yeah, it's virtual Monday, it's Sunday. Do they have to cut a hole? No, I already got holes. I'm just going to replace them with the old ones with new ones. So I don't need any holes cut. I'm just replacing the current one with the same one, a modern one. I don't want to cut no more holes. I'm going to add that to my boat. You're going to get addicted, Ryan. You're going to be on that big boat. Next thing you know, I need a bigger boat. I've had, like you, I've had fishing boats, bass boats my whole life growing up. But when you move into bigger vessels and different vessels, it really is fun. After you use yours for a good season, you ought to see how much it is to put it on a truck and take it over to the inlet waterway to do the Great Loop in it. You don't have to do the Great Loop in one trip. You can do it over 3 or 4 seasons. Your boat's perfect for the Great Loop. You see all of America on that. Have you looked into that? Look it up, the Great Loop. Your boat could be trucked over to the nearest river near the Great Loop. I don't know what they charge, but it'd be beautiful. Yeah, you'd really enjoy that. You and the family on the Great Loop. exploring America as a family. That's actually a really good thing. You don't got a dream, you got the ability now. Ryan is going to sail in gale force winds. Now he's on a lake. I will make your fourth cup of coffee. Really? Cheers. I'm on my second cup. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The Great Loop is you go and circle around the Great Lakes and around America, this part of America. And people do this every year. People come from around the world to do the Great Loop. But you don't have to do it all in one trip. I mean, you can bring your boat from your house to the nearest waterway here, and maybe one trip here, one trip here, one trip around. It's a wonderful thing. Look into that Great Loop. Your boat is made for the Great Loop. Really. What is the Great Loop? I think you'd really enjoy that. You're never in dangerous waters either. See that? It's a 6,000 mile trip. You don't have to do it all at one time. You do it slowly. Some people from Europe come over. They do like a fourth of it, park their boat, go home, come back, do another fourth or a third, and they just do the Great Loop. It's a wonderful thing. Stop smoke is very difficult for you. Well, try vapes. See, that your boat is the ideal boat for the Great Loop. Your boat is the cover story of the Great Loop. These are all Great Loop style boats. Yours is ideal for the Great Loop, really. I think that you can get your boat to the nearest big river to get to the Great Loop. You need to look it up. I think you can. Your family will see all of America in the intercoastal waterways. And along the Great Loop, there's marinas, restaurants. There's so many things. And there's lots of people doing it from around the world. It's a major ordeal. I think you'd really enjoy it. It is something that your family will never forget. We did the Great Loop. Look like St. Louis is where you... Yeah, just see what they want to take your boat to the Great Loop. I'm sure it don't cost that much. They'll pull your boat out, put it on the trailer, take it to the nearest marina near the waterway, and get started. Boy, you guys would have a lifetime experience. Yeah, it's all intercoastal and rivers. It's safe. So the boat's only a few hours from St. Louis. Well, damn, see? You can look it up. There's people that'll move your boat for not a lot of money. Hell, I would, if I had that boat, that'd be my number one goal, is to take the family out and do the Great Loop. That's what I'd do. That'd be my concrete cement plan, doing the Great Loop. And so many people do it every year. There's all sorts of maintenance and services around there. Can drive to St. Louis, that's not far. Tennessee, there you go. Really, I think you'd really like that. The Delaware Bay through the canal to the Chesapeake Bay is really fun too. There you go. You ought to check it out, Ryan. Really, you have the perfect boat for the Great Loop. Hell, I may ought to do the Great Loop. Let's look at maybe I'll do the Great Loop too. Buy me a little boat for the Great Loop. I ought to do that with the family. You know what? I'm sitting here talking. I ought to do the damn thing. Buy me a nice little cruiser for the Great Loop. Do you want more viewers? No, I don't. I'm fine. Thank you. I don't want nothing else. I'm good to go. I don't want nobody. Viewers don't matter. It's about friends and a few videos. Yeah. I don't need more viewers. I'm good. Not interested. Don't want none. That's such a childish thing. Thinking more viewers would be good. Yeah, I don't beg for money. I don't want no viewers. Is your boat? No, I sold the San Diego boat. I can buy another boat. I have a boat I want. I'll buy a boat for the Great Loop. That's an idea. I know the boat I want to. I got to remember the name. I definitely want that. Ryan has the boat for the Great Loop. Think the viewer thing is a fake bot? Yeah, they are. It's all bots. Standard bots coming in trying to get somebody. The funny thing is, who in the hell gives somebody money for viewers? What are you, some kind of weirdo? Who is that freaking weird? I don't get it. Who would give somebody money to get fake people to look at it? That ugly tug? No, there's a new one out of the West Coast boat, but I can't remember the name of it. I found it. I'll show it to you. Here's the boat I want, Ryan. It's called the Sea Piper. I may buy it. Only cost me around $1,600 a month. Look at that. I bet I can find me a good used one somewhere. That's me right there. Actually, I may be able to lease one for a year. That'd be a good project. Lease one for a year. Of course, it's got a bedrooms, it's got a air conditioning, seat keeper, kitchen. It's a liveaboard. It's called the Sea Piper. I like this boat. I forgot about this. I wonder if I can find one used. You know, you're that big. That's cool. Yeah, I know all about this. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Check his boat out. This sucker is nice. That is the perfect boat for me right there. Sea Piper 37. It goes 1,000 nautical miles on one tank. Look at that. Isn't that nice? You can be up there piloting and somebody else can, let's say, there's a cockpit, engine room, helm, salon is there. Nice salon to hang out in. The bedroom is in a wild place. Check it out. Starlink, of course, aft deck. Oh, there's your combinations up front. The bedroom's up front and air conditioned. And it's got a shower, the whole thing. And it's got a single engine beta. This sucker sips fuel. You fill the tank up, you don't have to stop for 1,000 miles. It's not a gas hog. It's a nice one. Down here is your sleeping, and you got other sleeping in the other room, bathroom and all. Your bedroom is separate. I like this vehicle. This is a nice boat here. I wonder if I can find one of these used at a good deal. Damn, it choked you up. I'm choking on damn egg. I wonder if I can get one of these at a good deal. Just buy a new one, throw it on payments, and not worry about it. Huh. Let's look. Well, the cheapest one I found so far is $200,000. And that's from Yacht World. I'm sure you can find them cheaper. Somebody somewhere bought one and don't know what to do. Need to wait 2 months when the winter kicks in. Easier to get a hold of. It's $200,000, not cheap. It can be put on a trailer too, by the way. It's a 16,500 pound boat. Seen someone selling private parties cheap. Yeah, you can find it. I always buy in distress. I buy something in distress or someone who bought something they can't afford to maintain. A lot of people buy boats and they don't realize how much it is to maintain the boat and how much it is to keep the boat at the marina and how much you pay somebody every month to come by and clean the hull and wash the boat. My little old sailboat costs $4,000 or $5,000 a year just to keep it and keep it clean without any maintenance. How I didn't know about this Great Loop? Man, you just bought a boat that is perfect for the Great Loop. If you don't do the Great Loop in that boat, you're nothing better than a box of Fruit Loops. You better plan on that shit. Get your boat, get it in the proper order, Plan on what it costs to get the boat to the nearest rivers that help you do the Great Loop. Design it all out. Plan the deal with the family, and go discover America. Really, just go discover America in your own apartment, floating down the rivers and intercoastals. You know what? Even when you get down to the tip of Florida for the Great Loop, you can slip on down to the Caribbean and come back. You've got the boat for it. You just bought a boat that opens the doors to the world, Ryan. The Great Loop and the Caribbean are both in range of your boat. Really? You have the vehicle now. You didn't realize you got something that cool. You can now discover the world with your family in your own apartment. Hell yeah. What boat did he get? He got a beautiful, let me show you Ryan's boat. Ryan got a hell of a boat. I'm really jealous. I could have bought the same thing if I didn't buy a sailboat, but I like a sailboat. Let's see, where's the messages? Let's find old Ryan's messages. This is Ryan's boat. He got the Carvier 440. Premium boat. He really got a good boat. This is Ryan's boat. Check it out. That is the perfect Great Loop boat. I'm jealous. That is a nice boat. So that's Ryan's boat. Isn't that nice? It's freaking sexy, man. Oh, Ryan's sexy ass boat. Look at there. There's his living area. Galley down with another sitting area. Nice galley. Nice sitting area. Nice cabins. Hell yeah. That is the Great Loop boat, man. It's a yacht. Well, it's a yacht. I just call everything a boat. I don't get caught up in all that technical yachty terms. It's a damn nice boat. Big old boat. Nice as hell. Yeah, you can live on it. It's a damn apartment. You can take it around the world. He got a hell of a boat. Carver's a damn quality boat, too. Really, what a great boat. That's a good choice, Ryan. You did really good with that. My sailboat is a yacht. Anything that ain't a lake boat is a yacht. It can go in the ocean, of course. Nice ass boat. Yeah, look at my boat. It circled the planet. My boat went from France to the U.S. to Hong Kong, and Hong Kong to the Philippines by itself, sailed. My boat circled the world already. Not with me, but with the guy who had it before. I ain't brave enough to circle the ocean, the world in a little bitty boat. But my boat circled the world already once. The dude that circled the boat, he came in second place in the Trans-Pac mini race. My boat was the second place winner, the actual boat that I had. Yeah, my boat came in second place. Mine is an IRL race boat. Nimitz has to go. Got to change the name. Yeah, you name whatever you pick out. Most people like to give their boat a female name. My boat, the name is Desiree. When I look at your boat and I think about your personality, your boat's name should be Clitoris. Yeah. Orion on the great ship Clitoris. That would just be the perfect name for your boat. What does Nimitz mean? I don't know. Nimitz is an enemy or something. I don't know what it means. My boat, I just kept the name, but I didn't put it on the boat. I don't give a shit about no name. Other people are really into the name. They put deep thought into it. Ryan's boat is diesel. Is yours diesel or gas? I didn't even look. It could come either way. Gas, that's fine. I like gas personally. I put gas on my boat for my backup motor because I didn't want to fool with no diesel. Gas is fine. We're waiting for Ryan to do the great loop. There's you something to start planning, Ryan. Get your wife active, get your children into doing the great loop, figuring out how you're going to get your boat to and where it's going to go. Figure out the stops you're going to make with the family. Oh my God. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever. Oh, that you just got the. You're lucky as hell. You got the best boat, and it don't take that far to get it towed over to one of those marinas at the Great Loop. I don't know what it costs to move it across town, to move it a few hundred miles. They got companies that do that. Even if it costs $4 or $5 grand, who gives a shit? That's your hotel and everything all in one place. That's your apartment. Let's see how you would get to the Great Loop. Man, you got me excited. I wish I was. I wish I had it ready to go. It got me excited. Ain't even my boat. Hell. Hey, I'm all excited. Not even my boat. Hell, I'm more excited for him than I have been in a long time. Yeah, sailing's dangerous. I'll be the first to tell you, sailing's damn dangerous. I don't mind it, but it's not a safe thing. Yeah, it looks like they just take your boat over to the St. Louis. That's about the closest place. Yeah, just get your boat over to St. More cheap viewers from Syphilis, Senpila. What's up, great viewers? Yeah, we're dying to have some of them great viewers. Sign us up. Bernie Dole, what do you say? Damn, there's too many maps to look at. Hey, you get in that boat and be lost forever, Ryan. You need to just work it out. You probably should yeah, you need to get there's a great loop groups. I'm having a pleasant Sunday afternoon. I'm glad you are. There you go, Ryan. The Chicago to St. Louis Great Loop, 6,000 nautical miles. That's you right there. There's your Great Loop. Start out in St. Louis. You'll be going the Atlantic Intercoastal, the Waterway, Hudson River Canal, Erie Canal, Great Lakes, Illinois River, up the lower Mississippi inland rivers, the Tennessee River, the Gulf Intercoastal Waterway. And then when you're down here in the Florida, you could head over to the Bahamas and back, and down to the Caribbean and back in your boat. What about you homeschool your kids? Put a Starlink on it. You homeschool them. You don't worry about that. You'll be better off with homeschool children these days. Schools is bullshit. Your kids get a great education. There's a program to help you and your wife how to do homeschooling. They'll learn more about homeschooling than they would at a school. Let them do some homeschooling for a couple of years. The courses are online. They can do it online. You get a Starlink in your boat. Kids go to school. Yeah, tell your wife to call me. I know a lot of people that homeschool their children and travel around the world. Look it up online. A bunch of kids doing this. Families do it all the time. Most homeschool kids, when they go back into the school system, they're advanced compared to the other children. Due to all the distractions, interactions, and nonsense in the public school system, and even in some private school systems, homeschooling is a major thing. Major good. Just watch out for pirates. He's going to do it. If he does American Great Loop, there ain't no pirates. American Great Loop don't have no pirates. Yeah, they're going to put you in St. Louis, and you can do. Oh, man, that is great. This guy took 2 years to do the Great Loop. You also tend to get less shot when you go to homeschool. Yeah, this is true. Man, this Great Loop is nice. Yeah, this is a nice deal here this dude took. Damn. Hell, I'm sure there's some pirates in St. Louis. The only pirates you're going to get throughout America, if you travel a Great Loop in America, you may run across a few ass pirates, but I don't think you're going to see more than that. Hell, they just caught old Diddy. He was the #1 ass pirate. They caught him. They just aren't on the water. Porch pirates, ass pirates, all sorts of pirates out there. You gotta be careful. St. Louis is rough. Well, I'm sure it's not around the waterways and coastal ways. It costs money to live near the water. That's one good thing when you travel around by boat. Most marinas, most places you go for fuel and to dock, they're well-to-do places. Poor people can't afford to be at the yacht club. Yeah, the entry level into a yacht, people can't afford it. I'm ready. I just sent you a link there. Here, I'll put it up here again. Check this guy's out. There's his map. He did the Great Loop. Took him 2 years. I don't know anything about him. I just found it when I was searching the net. I can't believe you didn't know about the Great Loop. Really? I thought for sure you'd know about the Great Loop. Oh my God. Yeah, so you haven't been a part of the yacht community or the sailing or any of the communities. People love this. It's on everywhere, man. That one that you can leave at St. Louis. Your boat's close enough. How much is it shipping your boat to St. Louis? Down the rabbit hole I go. You'll love it. And if your wife don't want to do the Great Loop, that'd be criminal. That'd be just like demonish. It's even on National Geographic did a complete series about it. Here you go. This is probably better for you because you don't know anything about it. National Geographic will take you on a trip. There you go. National Geographic. The Epic Adventure. The Great Loop. So there it is. One more link for you. Do the Great Loop. Really. National Geographic and all sorts of people. People from around the world come to America to do the Great Loop. Some pygmies. We'll talk about them pygmies when you get down near the Caribbean. I'm sure you can hunt down some pygmies. Look, here's a picture of Ryan on the first week. Here he is. Here's Ryan coming down the river at the lock. He's tied up going to the next place. There's you a lock. You'll be traveling all around America just like that. Beautiful scenery there. The Great Loop. Hello, my name is Randy Horton, and today we're with Mr. Ryan touring the Great Loop. Today's adventure, we'll be going from the Paiute to the Pegu, and in between we may see some Paiutes. The Great Loop. Moose, I would like to invite you for something. Now that you have a lot of freedom in your life, I would like to invite you to go to the Philippines, get on my boat, and go sail around for 6 months. You can use it for free, just maintain it. You ain't got to pay me nothing. You need some freedom to get out and stretch your legs. You can fly over to Cebu, hop in my boat, and go just roam around, take your time. No cost. On me. Get yourself out and about. You're not in a hurry, just get out there. If you don't want to sail, use the motor, put around at 6 knots. You don't have to sail if you don't want to. It runs great on the motor. Bring you a few jerry cans. Got a little dinghy. There you go. Moose, my boat is yours to use at no cost. You let me know. You fly in. We'll get Cole and pick you up at the airport, get you down to the boat, get out and do some exploring. You be doing me a favor. I need my boat to be used more. Boats need to be used, not sitting still. Keep that in the back of your mind and think about it. My boat is sitting there for you. That'd give you a hell of a trip. So it's waiting. Sitting down at the marina, wait for you to arrive. Won't cost you a penny, except for your maintenance and gas, which is nothing. There's your adventure, Moose. You ready for that adventure? Moose, you're going to do the Great Loop as a team. Really, Moose? You need an adventure. I would love that, but I have to go back to work. But you can take some time off. Can't you take a few months off? You can't take a little bit of time off to go enjoy life? Really? Take yourself a few minutes of freedom. Why this thing don't work no more? I think it died. We'll put you on that boat. Nice sleeping area. You have it. How fast can I go do the Great Loop? Can Ryan? It's a 6,000 nautical miles. You may want to do it in 3 or 4 seasons. So let's say you start out in St. Louis, work your way down towards the south, maybe near Texas, then put the boat down there in Texas for a few months. Go home, take care of stuff, and then come back to Texas, get in your boat, and continue around the Gulf Intercoastal. Then go down to Florida. Then go maybe to the Bahamas and back, take off for a little while, come back to it. A lot of people make the Great Loop a couple of year adventure. You can do it all at one time, but it's better to spread it out. The Great Loop is not something you want to do in a hurry. It's not a race. It's a slow cruising across America, inland and outland and down near the Caribbean. It's something that you just enjoy. You're not in a hurry. So it's not something you need to be in a hurry about. But one good thing is, during the Great Loop, you're passing near major airports where you can dock your boat, fly home, take care of business, get back to your boat, and continue your trip. Yeah, you're not stuck in the boat for the whole time. You just pick the times in a marina, stop anywhere, put your boat in the marina for a couple of months or a month, and then come back to it later. It's not a race. Yeah. Kids can be homeschooled. Don't worry about it. You got to get away from that thought. Children can be homeschooled. Most people are sharing homeschools. Homeschooling is very popular. Yeah, you got to look at that. Homeschooled kids are the most brilliant kids in the world. You got to be thinking about that. Too big. What's up? All right, I got to do some. I'm going to walk around the office, see what work I have to do. I've already had them eggs. Okay, do you guys want to? I'm going to raid somebody, but I want to know. Do you want to see a girl from the Philippines who's in San Diego at the Twitch bullshit? Or do you want to go see that old gal in Guatemala who talks Spanish all the time? Or do you want to go to Reverend Vape Lord, who vapes and smokes all the time, and he's over in Australia, and he's got the mouth of the most dirtiest person you've ever met, but he's a good guy. You want to go hear some dirty mouth? What do you think? Some serious ass at work today. Ain't nobody here. What do you think? We go see old Reverend Vape Lord, see what he's up to. He's always talking some BS. Here we go. Let's go over to Reverend Vape Lord. He's ready to verbally abuse you right now. So if you're not have yours configured where you can go to the raid, you'll just disappear. But everybody's going to Reverend Vape Lord. The people on YouTube and other places, I'm sorry, only Twitch does it. Okay, here we go. Reverend Vape Lord.